Foldable phones are becoming very popular these days. People are excited to see phones that can fold like a tablet. Two of the most talked about foldables right now are the Samsung Z Fold 7 and the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Both phones offer amazing features and each has its own strengths. Today we will go deep into their design, display, performance, cameras, software, battery, multitasking, durability, price, and overall value. By the end, you will know which foldable phone is better for you. This comparison will help you decide before spending a lot of money on a high-end foldable device. 1. Design and build quality. The Samsung Z Fold 7 has a premium look. It comes with a metal frame and strong glass protection on both screens. The hinge is smooth and feels very sturdy when you fold and unfold the phone. When the phone is open, it looks like a small tablet, giving you more screen space. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold also feels strong and solid in hand. It is slightly slimmer than the Samsung, which makes it easier to hold with one hand when folded. Both phones feel expensive and durable, but Samsung has more experience in foldable designs, making its hinge and overall feel slightly more polished. The Samsung Z Fold 7 also has minimal gaps when folded, giving it a seamless look. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold has a clean design, but the hinge is a little wider. In short, Samsung offers a more refined folding design, while Google focuses on a simple and neat look. 2. Display quality. Displays are one of the most important features for foldable phones. The Samsung Z Fold 7 has a 7.6-inch main display that is very bright and sharp. It supports a 120 Hz refresh rate, which makes scrolling and animations smooth. The colors are accurate and punchy, which makes watching videos and playing games very enjoyable. It also has a smaller cover display that is easy to use when the phone is folded. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold has a 7.7-inch main display, also with a 120 Hz refresh rate. It produces vibrant colors and bright images. The difference between the two screens is very small, but Samsung may have a slight edge in color accuracy and brightness. Both phones are excellent for streaming videos, browsing social media, and using multiple apps. The cover screen on Samsung is easier to use for quick tasks like checking messages or notifications. Google's cover screen is usable but smaller. Overall, both foldables have large and high-quality screens that make multitasking enjoyable. 3. Performance and speed. Performance is very important because foldable phones need to handle many apps at once. The Samsung Z Fold 7 comes with the latest Snapdragon processor and plenty of RAM. This makes it fast and efficient for gaming, video editing, and heady apps. You can open multiple apps and switch between them without any lag. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold also uses a powerful chipset and enough RAM to handle most tasks easily. Both phones are very fast in real-life use. However, Samsung has more experience optimizing its software for foldables, which can make multitasking feel smoother. Apps open quickly, and games run without stuttering on both phones. If you are a heady user, both devices are strong, but Samsung may feel a little faster in complex multitasking tasks. 4. Camera performance. Camera quality is one of the main reasons people buy high-end foldables. The Samsung Z Fold 7 has a triple camera setup. It includes a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto lens. Photos are sharp and detailed in daylight, and low-light performance is very good. The telephoto lens allows better zoomed-in shots. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is famous for Google's camera software. It uses advanced AI to make pictures look bright, clear, and natural. Its night mode is excellent, and it works very well in dark conditions. Samsung's cameras give more flexibility with zoom and wide-angle shots, while Google relies on smart software processing to create stunning photos. Both phones take great pictures, but your choice depends on whether you prefer more camera lenses or smarter image software. Selfies are also strong on both devices, with clear detail and good colors. 5. Software and user experience. Software is another area where these phones are very different. Samsung Z Fold 7 runs One UI based on Android. It has a lot of multitasking tools. You can split the screen, open floating windows, drag apps, and even use a taskbar for quick access. Samsung has spent years improving software for foldables, so everything works smoothly. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold runs stock Android. It is clean and simple, without extra features. It is very fast and easy to use, but it does not have as many multitasking tools as Samsung. If you like advanced multitasking and custom features, Samsung is better. If you like simple and fast Android, Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is a good choice. Both phones get regular software updates, but Google updates its phones faster because it is the maker of Android. 6. Battery life and charging. Battery life is very important because foldable phones have large screens that use a lot of power. The Samsung Z Fold 7 comes with a big battery that easily lasts a full day even with heavy use. It supports fast charging and wireless charging. This means you can charge it quickly or place it on a wireless charger. The Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold has a slightly smaller battery, but it is optimized well to last a day with regular use. It also supports fast charging, though wireless charging may not be as fast as Samsung. Both phones can easily last a day, but Samsung has a small advantage in battery life for heavy users. You can watch videos, play games, or work without worrying about running out of battery. 7. Multitasking and productivity. Foldable phones are great for productivity. Samsung Z Fold 7 allows you to open 3 apps at once. You can also use floating windows, split screens, and drag content between apps. This makes it feel almost like a small tablet. Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold also supports multitasking, but it is not as advanced as Samsung. If you want a phone for work, emails, office apps, or video calls, Samsung Z Fold 7 is better for productivity. Both phones are excellent for multitasking, but Samsung offers more tools for heavy work use. The larger main display also makes typing and reading easier on Samsung. 8. Durability and longevity. Durability is important because foldable phones are more fragile than regular smartphones. Samsung has improved the hinge and overall strength over many years. The Z Fold 7 is water-resistant with IPX8 protection and has strong glass on both screens. Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is also strong, but it may not match Samsung's durability record. Samsung foldables have been on the market longer and are tested over time for longevity. If you want a phone that lasts several years, Samsung has a small edge. Both phones should be handled carefully, but Samsung feels slightly more reliable for long-term use. 9. Price and value. Price is always a deciding factor for premium foldables. Samsung Z Fold 7 is very expensive, but offers a complete foldable experience. It has excellent software, cameras, display, and build quality. Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is also expensive, but in some markets, it may cost slightly less than Samsung. If you want the most advanced multitasking, polished foldable design, and high durability, Samsung is worth the higher price. If you prefer stock Android, excellent photos, and a slightly lower price, Google is a good choice. Both phones offer strong value for what they provide. Your choice depends on which features matter most to you. 10. Final verdict. Both Samsung Z Fold 7 and Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold are excellent foldable phones. Samsung leads in design, multitasking, durability, and software features. Google stands out with simple Android, smart photography, and slightly lower price. If you want a phone for work, productivity, and a polished foldable experience, Samsung Z Fold 7 is better. If you want a simple phone with great cameras and clean Android software, Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is worth considering. Both phones are impressive, and foldables are becoming more mainstream. Choosing the right one depends on your priorities. In conclusion, foldable phones are changing the way we use smartphones. Samsung Z Fold 7 is better for heavy users, productivity, and advanced features. Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold is better for people who want simplicity, smart cameras, and clean software. Both are future-ready and both bring new experiences to users who want more from a phone. Foldables are here to stay, and both Samsung and Google offer excellent options for anyone looking to try a device that can fold like a tablet and work like a phone.